Hi guys, Richkingretro here. Back with another, pickups video. I would say it's one pickup and two sort of like separate gifts. Yeah, thanks for all my subscribers. My last video, last video got a lot of people talking. I still can't believe it, definitely my best pickups video for bloody years. But yeah, so I was very happy, very happy. So basically I'm going to talk about what I've been up to. At the weekend, I was a lizard for a weekend. I went to a sci-fi comic convention, and I was, I did that. I was selling my, selling my video games and set up sort of like some TVs. So these TVs here, I had two of them on a table with a Mega Drive and Super Nintendo set up, and then I had like literally all my quadruples and like my 4 or 5 copies of literally all my video games, just in like banana boxes, just selling. And it was £20 or £25 a table. And yeah, it's just a good way to advertise on the games, and people can also test the games. And because it's like a sci-fi comic convention, it's mainly just like comic books and stuff like that. Artists trying to sell their stuff, and just like Star Wars toys, Star Wars figures, Final Fantasy figures, just all stuff like that. So I was the only person sort of selling video games there. So yeah, so people were able to come along, play the old nostalgia, mainly just but maybe just people with obviously people with their sons and their daughters and that, just said, oh, it's a Mega Drive, picking up and playing it, and then them just buying a Mega Drive just to relive their youth. So yeah, I made about, after paying for the table, travel, sort of like lunch there, some stock I sort of added or purchased just to go there as well, or just to have some stock there. I made about £250, which was pretty good. I thought I would have made a bit more, but because of obviously the weather was shit, all the trains to the actual place, St Austell, was in St Austell. All the trains from like Penzance to like basically the Penzance to Paddington line, literally none of the trains were basically working because of the weather. But still, lots of people turned up. I sold quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, I sold quite a lot of my like cuddly toys and stuff, and this little Pokemon little figures like this big. I got 200 Pokemon figures, but they're about literally this big for about 20 quid, and I was selling them for 50p each, and just one person came along and bought literally like 20 of them in the first 5 minutes. I was like, oh, that's 10 straight away, and I still had 190 left, so made good money, made good money, my money back on them. I still got like 150 left, probably about 150 left. I don't know half the Pokemon that are there anymore. Everyone took all the decent ones. I'm like, I don't know what these little figures are. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know anything. My Pokemon knowledge goes up to about 2005, and that's about it. So I always thought there's 100 or 150, but there's probably more now. Probably more with all the new Pokemon games. Yeah, there's a few cosplayers there. Really good as well. So yeah, sort of at the event, one of my friends was actually selling some of his figures, Doctor Who stuff. He did have a couple of video games, but not exactly much. But they're more like handhelds. So this is what I got for him for a £5. He did have it for a £10, but I said, oh mate, it's got no battery in it, I'll be able to put a battery. And that was the handheld Turtles, but this is Turtles 2. I was thinking, I'm sure my one's darker than this. He goes, I think that's Turtles 2. So I got this for a £5. I must actually earn some more money actually, because obviously from my float, I just went over there and had 10 quid on me. And got this for a £5, so I must have made about 255 quid or so. So I need to get a battery for it. It's just basically for the cabinet, really. I don't remember playing Turtles 2. I didn't know there was one, but there was definitely Turtles 1, which I've got in the cabinet, which is dark green. He also had some guides as well, and he goes, you can have these guides because they're clearly not going to sell. And there's some couple of wrestling guides, and WWF WrestleMania. I think that's 18, is it? Yeah, 18. How old is that? That must be like 2003 or something stupid. 2002. And then there's like the No Mercy, WWF No Mercy. That must be 2000 or something, 2001. No, that's probably less than that. This is the N64 guy. Yeah. So they were free. He did have some Final Fantasy guides, which I've already got, so I didn't really need much. Oh, I'm bloody knackered. Yeah, well, I posted a photo on Facebook of what stuff I picked up from the N64 collection. Said I was well happy with it. And one of my friends, Amanda, she used to be married to one of my she used to be married to one of my schoolmates who I've known for like literally 20 years. And then they broke up, and then we've sort of been in contact, saying hello and stuff. And when we like pass each other, and she said she's got some video games because I think she's either about to move and that. So so she goes, "Oh, I've got some video games for you. You want to come around and pick them up?" So I arranged to go around and pick them up. But my sat nav was saying the right side of the street, and she was telling me the left side of the street. I'm like, "Where is it?" So yeah, so that was pretty annoying. But finally, yeah, after driving around for about 5-10 minutes, I finally found a place because it was absolutely pissing down and well windy. And yeah, all she told me was there was a couple of PS1 games, a couple of PS2 games, and some Game Boy games. When I got there, she gave me a box, and I couldn't believe what was in it. I was like, fucking hell. So yeah, so I picked up, I don't know, what have I done? I think I might actually put Kingdom Hearts actually in my box to sell at the comic convention. But I got Dino Crisis. It's a good game, good game. If you like Resident Evil, this is more action-packed, less scary, but more action-packed if I remember. And the dinosaurs follow you, they're fucking well scary. They jump for the windows and that if you leave them. So, yeah, so I got Dino Crisis for the PS1. And, yeah, the main sort of like two was, she had a pink boxed Game Boy Advance. Which I'm well happy with. Well happy. I think I've already got one, so I need to look at my collection. So this might be a spare. The only one I think I'm missing is, Zelda. I need the Zelda one. So if anyone's got Zelda, I wouldn't mind swapping quite a lot. And it's in really good condition. The power pack's there and everything. Here's the actual. Here's the actual console. She also had a Game Boy Advanced, purple boxed. So these might be good trade fodder. And there it is, in good condition, and it has the battery cover. There's also another spare power pack. And there's also a Game Boy Pocket. This is like the see-through one. I'm not quite sure if I got this one. But yeah, I got the battery cover as well. So yeah, so my Game Boys, I think I might need this one actually. My Game Boy video, I remember doing literally about a year and a half ago, doing a Game Boy video of all my Game Boys when I took them out the box, and I must have had about 50 different Game Boys on the floor, and I took a photo, literally did a video, and that video has gone to about 9 or 10,000 hits now. I'm like, fucking hell. And everyone keeps messaging me every other day, will you send me a Game Boy? And I keep saying, I got rid of all my spares, or sort of sold all the ones that I don't need. And literally every day, will you sell me one? Will you sell me one? Will you sell me one? They've even put in the description saying I don't know how any more to trade or sell. Will you sell me one? Will you post a bloody Brazil? I'm like, no, I won't post a Brazil. But yeah, it's at least got 10,000 hits now. And it also came with shitloads of games. So I was quite surprised. Yeah, I did have a PS2 game, which was Kingdom Hearts Platinum. That must have been the PS2 game she was on about, and Dino Crisis. I got quite a lot of Game Boy games as well. Most of them I've actually got. But there's a few which I don't need. So these are the ones that I actually need. And that's Marble Madness. So far away from the camera. Yeah, Marble Madness, Game Boy Color. Wario Land 3. Battletoads in Ragnar's World. That looks like a good game. Yeah, so I'll be definitely giving them a spin. Oh, and there's Classics Bomberman. So really chuffed with them, really chuffed. They'll definitely go in the collection straight away. The ones literally that I don't need is, yeah, Super Mario Land, Super Mario Land 2. Oh, so far away from the fucking camera. Super Mario Deluxe. I think that's quite late game, 1998 I think, if I remember correctly. Mario and Yoshi. McDonald's. Fucking hell, it's everywhere, isn't it? Kirby's Pinball Land, which I picked up the box version about a week ago. Buster Move 4. Yeah, Tetris. Pokemon Pinball. a game I probably actually do need is Trouble Balls. But it's got like an E in the corner, so I don't know if it's European. Trouble Balls, never heard of it. And there was a wireless adapter as well. Yeah, so they were literally all those Game Boys and the PS1 game and PS2 game were just all gifts from a friend. So yeah, thank you, Amanda. Thanks for that. I'm not quite sure if it's her. Some of it is her ex-husband. She's just got married and just had a kid. So it might be her ex-husband, my mate who I used to go to school with. Sorry mate, if these are your games. So yeah, I might just message him, but yeah. So yeah, so really chuffed for that. Really chuffed for that a lot. All the Marios, yeah, all the Game Boy, or Mario to the Game Boys I definitely don't need. I've probably got 5 deep of each one of them. So definitely up for some trades. Man, yeah, literally, I've got so many games. So people like messaging, do you want to trade? And then I'm thinking, oh, I literally got every single one of their trade. But if someone just wants to make me like cash offer, because I'm a bit poor at the moment. But yeah, even with putting £250 in the bank. Yeah, so that's basically my pickups video. Yeah, this weekend is Geek 2014. It's in Margate. And yeah, my hotel's booked to pay for. That's probably why I figured I needed the money actually, just the bloody, because I'm going from literally Cornwall to Margate, one end of the country to the other. It's an easy 5-6 hour drive, but I can't go in the hotel till about 3 o'clock. So yeah, so I'm just going to go to a couple of shops on the way up. I hear there's a new retro game shop in Exeter, so I might just go there. I'll probably pop into Yeovil, older shop. And if I've got time, there's one in Canterbury, just outside of Margate. So yeah, so I don't like getting to the hotel too early, so I can easily get there for like 6-7 o'clock, and then go down to the event on Friday. So yeah, it's going to be a really good event. The Retro Lords are going to be there. The replay events guys are going to be there. You can get weekend tickets or you can get day tickets. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're having competitions as well. They got this. You got like a like a UK Championships like retro games kind of tournament, and the final's going to be at Play Expo in Manchester. And I think there's 4 events through the year, and you can literally enter the competition. You play 5 games. I think there's just 5 random games from all different like areas as well. So you won't get one person who's just like brilliant at like just like one game. It's pretty easy to be rubbish at another. So I know I might be a good contender for 2 of them. But the other 3 are going to be absolutely shit. So it's just trying to get the average, the average position, 2nd and 3rd, through the rest of it. So I'm looking forward to it. I think that's held on Saturday. So on Friday, it's just mainly, I guess it's mainly just like a press day, you can maybe say. So there's like not many families and that, just mainly press and just people with used assets like me going there. So definitely I'll be up for a few beers. Come over and say hello. If you guys are planning to go, just get yourself there. Even if it's just for one day, just message me. Just speak to me on whether it's on Facebook or Twitter. So yeah, so I can't wait. It's going to be a brilliant event. It's definitely one of the highlights of the year, and it's early in the year as well. So it's always a good event to have it in. It's in February. Next one was sort of like May, and then there's another one in August, and then October. So just good. That's sort of like the 4 like events of the year, and there's always little ones in between. But yeah, it's definitely a good event, and there's lots of independent sort of developers there, sort of like releasing their like mobile phone games and stuff. So they'll be doing that. They'll be on a big stage and that. That's like the main hall, and then the next hall we just have like the traders, the cosplayers. They're in a different hall, so there's quite like far between them. So if you don't like cosplaying, that you can just hang out in the main hall. It's probably about, I don't know, it's probably 1/4 the size of sort of like Play Expo. They won't be having all the like the big like demonstration stands like they did at Play Expo, but I think they're having Otis Rift with the glasses and that. So they'll be there, but there'll be like loads of consoles set up and that, and probably about 20 to 30 pinball machines. And there's a bar, food, and it's all just literally easy in the same place. So it's a good event. So I'm driving up on my own, so come over and say hello. So I'm meeting the Retro Lords and a few other people from the retro community. Yeah, Video Games Carnival going to be there again. So if you can, guys, get yourself down there. If you live in London, I can imagine it's only like a £10 for a train ticket. Just get yourself there, and yeah, the Premier Inn's still only £29 for the night at the Premier Inn, and it's just literally off the train station, and it's like a £4 taxi, or you can just walk it. But Margate, yeah, Margate, the actual town, is horrible. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. So I might be making quite a lot of videos actually, because I might go to Exeter, go around the charity shops, and then go to Yeovil, go around the charity shops again, and go to the retro game shop. And then probably go to Aldershot and do exactly the same. So there's going to be multiple videos when I come back. So yeah, so I'm going to take some games to trade in. Some places are good for trading. There's one place which is good in Exmouth for trading, but he's now moving, like, downsized, and like I've literally got every single game there. I'm like, no. So yeah, so I'll be taking quite a lot of stuff to trade. But yeah, it's a really good event. On Saturday, I think there's a couple of car boots, but I think Friday night I'm going to have a few too many beers. Saturday I'm going to go easy, I think, and then go car booting it. So I normally do Yeovil on the way back. So if there's one in the afternoon, depends. Sometimes, last time I came back, I didn't go to the third day because I was all retroed out, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so it was like really good. So yeah, so definitely you can even get an even pass after 6 o'clock. Unlike Play Expo, sort of like closes like 5 or 6, or I think it's about 7 or 8. It goes on quite late, so you can even go. I think you just pay £5 and you can just go after 6 o'clock, and it's just like over 18s only. So it's just really good. You got more time on the machines and everything. So yeah. So cheers guys, thanks for following. Please like and share. Feel free to message me. For some reason, I hate my PC, so I literally turn it on every 4 days just to respond to people. So I'm sorry if I don't respond as soon as possible, but yeah. So cheers guys.